It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball is teed up, Joshua Carty to do the honors. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Coming up now.
Here we go. 26.
To throw is Prescott. It's Cox. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Up the middle, Blue. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Give on 2nd here to Blue. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yeah, here we go.
Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Yeah, here we go.
Now run by Scott. Giving 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. To the air on 3rd and long. This gets the 1st and more. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Running in the red zone. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Third down run with Blue. He cuts it right. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
What do you think?
Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gained 11 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal, Rams.
40 got. Set. Yellow 20. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. Throws caught. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Set. 280. Stop.
And they just get the play off. And he's got it. It's in close. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Partner, I'm not sure I understand the strategy here. It looks like they're lining up for a field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yeah.
They're on the toss to Blue. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard. That's going to set us up for 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right to wide eight. We're going to 54, wide eight.
The give, it's Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Everybody. Wide eight.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jared Verse on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go!
Blue gets the handoff. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. And Thompson finishing that play off.
He was taken down at the
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Yeah, here we go! I think... All right, hey. What do you think?
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. Short pass brought in. Get out of bounds after a small gain. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! I take 4 and 8. What do you think?
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. He's bumped down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, love is on the dotted line. I've been flying out of time.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go! Here we go, 46! What do you think?
Prescott to throw once more. Brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He's going to field this at the 2. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Monday. Pretty hot.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the give, this is Hunter. Breaks the tackle, he's still going. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Good pickup. They're set up with second and short.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Straight in the center of the field. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Set. Reel back.
Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set.
Stafford from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Set.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches. Another for Williams. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 1-score game before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
First and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Yeah! Here we go, boy. Here we go, 47. 26.
He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Races past midfield. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
Okay, this is one of those situations where I got my eyes on the offensive coordinator because I know coming out of halftime he had his plan. And his plan probably changed with that great field position he has now. And can they take a shot? Will they take a shot? I'd sure love to see it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? And middle. Lady.
Stafford back to throw. McCool here, he's got it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now Stafford again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Now Blue. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
Now it's Blue. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Rams into the dime. Third down coming.
Yeah, here we go.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Back to throw here, Stafford. It is caught left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. He picked up a 17. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
50-yard line.
Man in motion here. Giving this to Hunter. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down line.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
50, 180,
Now Stafford to throw. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Rashee Rice.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Stafford now. Screen here for Williams. Pushing for the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 13-point lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Go right in. Here we go. 46, 46. 46.
1st down. Here's Dak. Close secured by George Pickens. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
26.
They'll run this with Blue. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now give left side. Headed right through the middle of the field. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Scott on the carry. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Here we go. I take 1. What do you think?
3rd and long. Prescott. This is caught for Blue. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. I take 1.
You just get the play off. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. So after that, we'll change ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the 4th. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stafford now off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Here's Stafford. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. It's Stafford once more. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
60, 32.
Stafford now on 1st down. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Catch made. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Dak now from the gun. Into the hands of Pickett. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now it's Scott. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They may still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun is Prescott. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone on 1st. On it to the yearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Back to the air. Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah!
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Then rock with it.
gonna go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Line in. Hey, 47. 26.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Caught out left. Continuing to move past the 45. He's out in the clear. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Handoff running left, it's Blue. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This is Scott. Finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about a 4 on 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He's got it to his running back. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Kill. Watch twist. Watch twist. Here we go. Line in. 26.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another.
Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah! Line in.
First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Yeah!
Throwing again is Dak. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. What is it?
Now it's Prescott again. Setting up the screen. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They take the handoff now. Stafford to the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Set! 22!
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Off pass to Williams. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50. Move 60.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams put up even more points in a win. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out the defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now Dak to throw. And screen here to Blue. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Line 8.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So first down from the 41.
Yeah! Line 8. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the
Yeah!
47-yard
Here we
line.
go. Line 8. Here we go. 46. 26.
Up the middle, Blue. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always